And I was wondering, the last episode, you and Daryl tried to Boy had an interesting look.
Did we?
Yes.
Oh, maybe that was him looking at me. I didn't see that.
Is there any type of brotherhood or future for the two of you?
I think there's an interesting, like, contentious back and forth relationship there. But it was kind of funny because when I was shooting my second episode last year, and we're all sat around the table, and Norman's like against the wall looking at me. He was like, "Dude, I'm scared to look at you because I know what the fans are gonna say." I was like, "This is hilarious." And then I wasn't in the world of like memes and the show and everything yet, so I didn't. And obviously now I get sent various cartoons and drawings of Jesus in various situations with other characters. So I find all that really fun. I think he has different relationships with different people in the group. It was a weird thing to come back this year and have people missing from the group. For me as an actor and for the character, it's when people leave the show, they leave the show. You know, they leave as actors, but they also leave as people, and it leaves a bit of a gap because everyone brings their own separate energy as well. So Daryl has his energy, and Rick has his, and Jesus has to manage all those people as well, and he's sizing each of them up in different ways.
Thank you.
Okay. You, then this gentleman, then we should grab.
My name's Terry from Michigan.
Hey Terry.
I want to know what they're going to bet you as their bottom line. Nobody else for Jesus.
Well, we can't say F on AMC, so I mean you get like one a year. But there's a lot of I've seen there's some good like gifs of John Turturro with my head on from Big Lebowski. It's kind of funny. Hi there. What's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Jamie from Michigan.
Hey Jamie.
And my question is, during the show they ask you to cut your hair. What do you do?
No. I've grown my hair out for the show, and I'll tell you the reason why my hair looks so wonderful in the show all the time is because they have to treat it as something because I was still wearing extensions. This is probably the length that it should be now, but when we were filming, it wasn't quite there, so we're still wearing extensions, and in order to hide those extensions, you have to like do it a bit more. And like, Norman would go over it, "Dude, why is your hair so clean?" And like, I was like, "Well, because like I've had to have it done because I have extensions." You know, I think it will be a bit more dirty as it grows out like this. But no, I mean, honestly, the first year I joined, I had extensions and a fake beard. And it's really annoying, especially in the Georgia heat, to have someone come and glue something on your face and you can't move your mouth, like you just can't really talk in a way that a normal human being talks. So I was really happy that in the end I got to be able to grow everything out. So this season my beard is mine, but there's a little bit of fake hair. I will. Hi there, what's your name? I'm going to go over here after I'll grab it after you're done. What's your name? Where are you from?
The chemistry on the show is so amazing between all the actors. I was wondering, when you auditioned, did you audition with any of the actors who are on the show?
No, I was saying earlier on about the casting. It's astonishing, really, that they managed to cast it so well and get the right mix of people. Because no, I didn't meet a single person before I started. Didn't read with anyone or anything, which is a bit disconcerting. I actually, even though I live in California, I did my tape. I was in England at the time. And did my tape in my parents' spare bedroom, and sent it off and got cast just off tape that I did, you know. And that was weird. I never met anyone to do with the casting process. And then suddenly I was sat in Alexandria talking to Andy when he was covered in blood because they were shooting the mid-season finale of Six. And he just came over and said, "Oh, I sat next to me." And I walked on the set into the middle of Stephen Young running along, firing at the hundreds of walkers. It's like, wow, this is an intense situation to be in. And with that comes like, wow, I hope I get away with this and they don't fire me. Like, you're just like, wow, I hope they made the right decision. And, you know, it's a fear that you have, but it worked out. Yeah, I think, as I said, I think they just, I don't know, I'm pretty sure they asked people about me. I think they ask about the actors. Like, my phone up other producers and be like, "Oh, is this guy a dick or is he okay?" Yeah, that as well. I just think they have a good sense of who the people people are and how they'll fit together. It's also down to the writing of the comic books and the characters, and because they fit together as well. Kirkman's done a really good job of constructing a group of characters that fit together, and they're just translating that on the show. Yeah.
Oh my God. So Tom, while I'm passing this to the young man over here, we talked about chemistry a lot. Who's your best friend at work?
I'm not going to play favorites today.
They're not listening. Oh, feedback. They're not listening. They're not here.
You know, it's really sad. Like one of the first people that I got friendly with was Stephen Young. Because we have the same birthday. Yeah, we do. And he's a year younger than me. I don't like super young, but yeah, we have the same birthday. But we met up and we're just at a similar stage in life and everything, and we just chatted a lot. And then he left, and then I'm friendly with Cutlets, and then he left, and so I'm like, I'm just not gonna get friendly with anyone now, because they're just gonna die.
Get friendly with Negan.
But well, you know, not Negan, maybe Jeffrey. But honestly, everyone's nice. But it comes down to this season, I spent a lot of time with Lauren and Sonequa. So we had lots of chats and discussions, and spent a lot of time together on set. Because the show, we film so long days and stuff, that's the time that you spend with people. Like we do see each other outside of work, but not as much, because you're just so tired and you want to go home to bed. So it's mostly the people that you spend time with on set that you're around. Although, what's great about coming to these things is that everyone's here, which is great, and we all hang out together at these. But yeah, so this year I spent a lot of time with Lauren and Sonequa, and got on really well. And that translates on screen as well. You know, we definitely all love each other and have a great time, and yeah.
You, Lauren, and Sonequa could have a spin-off just called Hilltop, and I would watch the crap out of that show.
We were, yeah, no, I'm not gonna say that.
Oh!
I can't, there's a reason why I can't say that.
Okay, fair enough. Last question, this young man, what's your name, where are you from?
My name is Dalton. I'm from Ohio.
Hey, Don from Ohio.
My question is for
It's okay, you can call me Jesus.
where do you think Jesus is closest to
Yeah, on screen or behind the scenes? On the screen, I think Maggie. Because I think he sees that she's vulnerable and needs some help, and I think he sees the potential in her. He knew that things weren't cool at the Hilltop, really, with Gregory, and he was like, this is an imperfect situation, and at some point this needs to change, but he wasn't the person to do it. And then with the arrival of Maggie and Sasha, but maybe like he sees in Maggie that she could actually be a leader of the community. And so I think now, you've seen in the show that he's ready to try and start changing the power dynamic, and he'll support Maggie all the way in whatever decision she makes. So yeah, Maggie. Now you know.
Thanks. So, Tom, I gotta ask you, as a huge fanboy myself, will Jesus have a love interest soon? And if so, do you think we'll follow?
I knew I wasn't going to get away with it.
That's my job, right? Do you think we're going to follow the books, or do you think that it's going to be more?
I gave an interview on this a few weeks ago, and I see no reason why I wouldn't follow the books. Yeah, I mean, I just don't see why not. I don't think the show's not afraid to be true to the characters and who they are as people, and also in the show, relationships and sexuality and all of these things aren't a big deal. Like, it's the end of the world. Like, do you really care about what this person's preferences and, you know, who they want to spend their time with, etc., etc. So I don't see any reason why he wouldn't be the same as the comic book.
And as an actor, do you really look forward to playing that?
You just do. Dude, I'm an actor for hire.
Fair enough.
I get paid to do my job.
Valley Girl, there's a chance the Valley Girl role will happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah, there it is. We got real quick. This guy's had his hand up. Pass it back to this guy in the towel, and then we'll wrap.
Towel guy. Good. How are you?
William from Atlanta.
Hey, William.
My question is, you being from the UK, what's the hardest thing for you to, what was the hardest thing for you to be accustomed to in the Georgian culture?
The huge food portions. and the weather, man. I don't know, like growing up there, like, you must be used to it, right? You're used to the humidity and stuff. Like, I was like really amazed that you walk outside your the front of your house and just be like sweating like straight away. Like, I just want to wear like flip-flops and shorts the whole time, but even that doesn't help. You You know, it's a crazy thing. But then in the winter, it really drops down. It gets really cold. And you're like, guys, what is this? But it's nice because I live in LA, and LA doesn't really have that. So it's nice to actually feel the cold and be able to wear like my warmer stuff. But I think, yeah, mainly the weather. But Atlanta is a very, very cool city. Like, I'm loving spending time there. I love it out there. Yeah.
Tell your friends Jesus called you towel guy.
Towel guy.
Bang. So finally, Tom, before we wrap, if you could describe your character in one word, what would that word be?